Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Revlon Photoready Skin Lights. You might be thinking this is a little bit darker than the ones you may have seen in the permanent collection. Well, let me tell you all about it. Revlon has a summer collection out called Rio Rush, and it's the Gucci Westman collection. They do one like every season, and they decided to release a new and different Revlon Photoready Skin Lights. This one is called Beach Bronze. First of all, let me tell you about the formula of the Revlon Photoready Skin Lights in case you don't have them or you've never encountered them. They're a very liquidy, very viscous solution, like very watery, very watery. Like it just drains. It's not thick. It's not like a foundation feel. It's very, very watery, very, very thin. And you're supposed to apply this very lightly to your skin, and you can put it into your foundation. You can put it over powder. You can put it on top of foundation. You can dab it on. I typically usually like to put on my foundation, and then before I put my powder on, if I'm using translucent powder, I will put it on. Today I'm wearing it in my contour, but I had to cover it up with Sculpt powder because it just looks awful on me. If you're medium skin tone, you might like this, but so you would drip it on, and then you can use either a beauty blender to blend it out like that. You can use your finger, but make sure your hands are clean. I don't want you spreading bacteria into your face. That will cause breakouts, and I don't want any of the ladies watching, or gentlemen, if there's gentlemen watching, I don't want anybody breaking out because of what I'm telling you guys to do. I guess you can use a foundation brush, but because it's so liquidy, you might not have too much luck with that. I don't prefer it, but everybody has their own way of applying it. Now let me swatch this up for you, and you'll see maybe on my skin tone it just did not perform well. Maybe on yours it will. So here we go. Here's the product itself, and it just, for some reason, every time I open it, it just starts exploding out. I don't know why. So here it is on my skin before being blended out, and you can already see what shade is that. Orange. It's orange. And if you're medium skin tone, it probably won't look so orange on you. It might complement your skin tone if you're medium to dark shade, but on me, when I start to blend this out, I become Oompa Loompa. So Revlon turns me into an Oompa Loompa, and it kind of stains my hand, which is not fun. So overall, not a good look, honestly. With that being said, I personally didn't like it. I knew when I got it that it was a very dark shade. I mean, look at the bottle. It's extremely dark. I didn't even get the darker brown one because that one looked too dark. And I was well aware of this. So if you're a dark to medium skin tone, this should be perfectly fine on you. But if you are a lighter skin tone, you might turn a little bit orange, like I did right there. Now, of course, you can mix this into your foundation, and as you get a tan, it will help you look more tan, but unless you're blending it into your neck, your face can be a little bit darker, more orangey than your neck. I do suggest this product if you plan on getting tan this summer, and say your foundation is just a little bit too light, and you need something to darken it, because you don't want to go out and buy a whole new set of foundations and powders and yada yada yada. Add a few drops to your existing foundation and poof, it's a little bit darker, and it'll help match your tan, which is good. So unless you're a fairer skin tone that feels like you might get tan, I really think you should stick to this only if you are a darker or medium skin tone. You'll probably look more bronze and more illuminated. I feel like it'll illuminate on you, whereas on me it just turns me just too much orange going on. Anyway, you can find this in drugstores in New York City. It's $12.99. Oh, well, actually no, it was $13. Pretty pricey. So if this is not a product you want to, you know, maybe play with, maybe if you can test it in first, you'll want to do that before you get it home, because once you get it home, if you spent $13 and you might find out it's just too orangey on you, that's a big chunk of change to waste, especially since that money could have been applied to like a MAC lipstick or something higher end for that price. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will include a picture swatch of it just applied to the skin and also blended out. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. By the way, also my look here, like I said, I applied it and it was way too orange, so I applied the Sculpt from MAC over it just to, and it kind of worked. It still stayed a little bit bronze, but it was a little bit more flattering on my own skin tone. So you can always do that. You can always apply it in the areas you want a little bit bronzer or more contoured, and then just apply a powder that's more flattering to your skin tone to help even it out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. Enjoy the picture swatches. I'm Recycled Stardust.